On this episode, we do a slideshow of my Pittsburgh trip.
But it's not going to be boring.
Nope, it's going to be fun for everyone.
Okay, we get it. It will be as popular as Popeye's chicken sandwich. Sorry, Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, and if this show was on 5G, it'd be over already.
No, not over. You'd just be able to download it in 5 seconds and listen to it over and over.
Oh, I thought it would speed up the playback.
Hey, NASA finally came around, and for the first time in 40 years, it changed the spacesuit.
Yep, they fixed the waist. So now you can bend and squat. So now you can poop in space.
No. Oh, never mind. Just start the show.
Timer's almost running. You're back on my screen. I see recording and locked. Coming at you in 3, 4, 5, 2, 1. Welcome to What Happened in the World Today. I'm Steve.
And I'm a very confused Scott. This tells how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show and podcast.
And we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today. So, as promised, world traveler Steve is back in St. Louis. So, back in St. Louis for 3 days. But was able to get the pictures up and everything from my last trip when I was in Pittsburgh. I said bring back pictures. And as you can see, look at that. All Pittsburgh teams, except for, look right above the center there, right about there. How'd that sneak in there? Who did that?
You did that?
I didn't do that. I didn't even realize that. Otherwise, I would have fixed it. I would have taken that out of there. No Philadelphia stuff in Pittsburgh.
Why not?
That's on the other side of the state.
So, still Pittsburgh or still?
It's all the Pens stuff, which I saw at the Pens game. We'll come back to what's behind you in a little bit.
Yes.
But
ties into our last show.
In my travels, I am going to open up. Sure, I am. I'm going to open up some pictures here.
At least you have Wi-Fi today.
Yeah, thank goodness. Where is the picture that I want to start this with?
I would assume it's in a folder.
There it is. So I have to open that. I have to close that. What's Goober doing?
Well, I thought he was going to climb in my lap, but when I tried to actually pick him up so he was high enough for the camera, he
ran away.
But he knows I've got treats, so let's see if this will work. Up here. You going to come up here and get it? Going to come up and get it? No, won't come up and get it. He's smart.
He's smart. So I'm going to share. I'm going to share that program. Share. There it is. All right, now Scott's got to start editing. Sorry, Scott. So this is like the lions starting up.
Okay.
And for those you don't know, that's Pirate Nala.
Right.
So I decided to start off with that show because I'm funny that way. Oh, but if I close this, so I got to stop the share really quickly and then start the share again. So don't worry about changing the edit. Now we'll go to this one because I have it open in a different screen. Bummers. So that obviously is the airport. So that's not a lot about driving in Pittsburgh. Here we go. And look at that. For those of you who may or may not know, that's where my son works. But look at all of the football jerseys, all for Pittsburgh.
Now, I'm curious about something. Lids are supposed to be hats, and I do see hats right in the front window, but what the hell is all the other stuff in there?
They have a Lids locker room, and the Lids locker room has jerseys also and other stuff.
Okay.
Check out the Pittsburgh airport, though. It's like a mini mall.
Yes.
They got all kinds of stuff in there.
A lot of them are doing that now.
Museum stuff in there. You know, actual museum. There's a dinosaur down here. I didn't take the picture of the dinosaur. I don't know why not. But I don't know what that is, Scott. Maybe you could tell me.
It's fall colors.
Yeah. Pretty cool, huh?
Yes. We get, well, of course, they're gone by us already. We don't have any leaves on the trees anymore because we got snow on Halloween.
That's a Goodwill in Pittsburgh. Even a Goodwill in Pittsburgh has a
Pittsburgh sports apparel. Yeah.
Check out the Pirates Hawaiian shirt.
Yes. Well, here's something you have to remember. When wait a minute. I was thinking the Bears. Never mind. I can see Bears being like that because they suck so bad all the time that people would give them away.
Yeah, Permani Brothers, pretty good. There you go. There's the Lids hats. There's the Pirates hats. couple New York and Yankees, but check out all the Pirates hats.
With the official stickers on them.
There's more to Penguins. There's Steelers, more Steelers. Look, even their beer is branded.
So obviously Pittsburgh's really into sports.
Yeah, which is cool. Actually, that was actually a pretty good beer. And those are pierogies underneath all the onions.
They're what?
Pierogies.
What the hell is a pierogi?
You don't know what a pierogi is?
I know what a pierogi is.
Yeah, well, there's no R in there, so it's a pierogi. And then those are fried pickles. And then this was my Airbnb. That was the front door, and there's a bar down there. How cool is that?
It is kind of cool.
And then that's the room. Look, Pittsburgh stuff hanging up.
Yes.
There's the bathroom and the toilet. I realize I like taking pictures of toilets. We have no idea what that room was.
Well, it's obvious what that room is.
That's the slaughterhouse?
No, that's the sauna.
The murder room?
The steam sauna.
There's a shot back across the other way. That's the backyard. That's in Pittsburgh.
Look at all the green leaves still. How the hell do they have green leaves?
Right? Crazy. Crazy, huh? That's Pittsburgh, baby. And this is driving in Pittsburgh. So when you drive in Pittsburgh, it's a bunch of these little towns put together, little main streets and everything.
Right.
There are very, very few expressways that you can drive on and ride on. And then this is us going into Heinz Field here. You can see the two inclines that they have that go up and down.
Yes.
Those are famous in Pittsburgh. A couple shots of that because I couldn't take a good shot of it. And then there's the toilet again. Again, I like taking pictures of toilets. I don't know why. But look at all that room you have against the wall in the toilet.
You betcha. So if you were an exercise person, that would not be a comfortable toilet.
But this was one of the nice things that I did like about going back to Pittsburgh. There were a lot of churches there, and a lot of them looked like that.
It is pretty impressive.
All stone churches, brick and stone houses. Then we found this place. Check that out. All the salt rock and everything. They got rooms. You walk on the salt and go sit in the chairs.
Yep.
With all the salt around you. How cool is that?
It's supposed to be relaxing.
Life balance place. Yeah. That's pretty cool, though. They got these little salt furnaces. Just light bulbs in there, but heating up the salt. But that's pretty cool. But, yeah, look at that. Please stay off the salt unless you have a paid session. That's a lot of salt to be laying on the floor there.
It is.
But the nice thing is when it snows, it won't ice up in there.
Right. Although, if you look at it, it's not quite the same kind of salt.
Yep, not the same salt. So there's the end of the share on that.
More like Epsom salts.
Yeah, Epsom salt. So now I'm going to open up hockey. Now, hockey's going to be rather quick. So, because there's a lot of the same shots. So you're coming in and going, wow, where's PPG Arena? There it is. Look at that church. That church is right in front of PPG Arena.
I see that. You can see the PPG parking.
That just says PPG, I don't know what it says.
It's probably,
that's not the parking. PG Paints Arena.
Paints Arena. PPG Paints Arena.
This is us going in there. There's my son and I. Notice I bundled up. But that's a cool Malkin.
Everybody else is in shorts except you guys.
Well, we're from Vegas, baby. But those were our seats. Well, no, that's the top of our seats. Actually, Dakota's sitting down in the seat. See the yellow hat down there? That's where Dakota's sitting. But
yeah.
What a cool arena. Now, they do something very cool. See all these hockey pucks that they're warming up with?
Yes.
Every one of those hockey pucks has the date and the two teams that are playing.
Yep.
And at the end of the first intermission, you go down behind section 104, and you can buy one of those pucks for $35 to help fund the Penguins Foundation. They put the puck in a plastic – I should have grabbed one for Dakota – a plastic case, a puck case, and there's a plastic certificate of authenticity printed on there saying that this puck was actually used on the ice during the warm-ups for this game.
Exactamundo.
And a certificate of authenticity. So how cool is that? How's
Very
that
cool.
for a souvenir? You can only buy two. That's the max they'll let you buy. And
then you can pay other people extra money to buy them from them like scalpers.
And there was only 58 of them for this game. But yeah, he got ones that were all chipped up and everything, so it looks like they've been whacked around a lot. And I say the pucks that we got were touched by Sidney Crosby and Malkin and Gensel and Murray. Like all the stars on the team actually hit the puck that we got.
Yes.
So out there warming up, there's some shots from the game, some shots from inside. Big cool hockey mask you'll take a picture in. And then we're walking around and we go, wow, the women's U.S. hockey team is here signing autographs.
How cool is that?
So you got Amanda Kessel, Annie Panowski, and I forget the other girl's name. Hillary Knight. There it is.
I didn't know their names in the first place.
Well, if you watch the hockey, you would see it. So 0-0, but nice shot of the thing. And the score ended up being 2-1 with the Oilers at the very end, unfortunately. But it was in overtime, so we still got our point. So yay for us.
Yay!
But we went away sad. So there was that. Now let's jump over to football.
Foosball.
Football been very, very good to me.
Foosball for the devil.
No, that's baseball been very, very good to me. So this is the shot. Well, and by the way, we took the train in. They call it the T there. We took the train in to both games.
To
so we didn't
Allegheny
have to park
Station.
inside. So how cool is that? Allegheny Station. There it is. That's Heinz Field, boys and girls. Pretty exciting. That's the Carnegie Bank Center in the parking lot.
They planned this stadium quite well.
It's right on the Allegheny River, which is the Ohio River, becomes the Allegheny River. And there I am taking pictures of the bathrooms again. Do you guys still have those at Brewer Stadium?
No.
They took them out, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know if they have them at Wrigley Field or not anymore. For those of you who don't know, I was just showing a picture of a trough, a pee trough.
Yes, a pee
trough
trough.
you pee in.
The original urinal.
But check that out. There it is going into the opening out into Heinz Field. So there's the opening, and there's the field.
Where's the
and if you look over here, yeah, the ketchup's up on top of the scoreboard. And if you look up on top of the right, you see where that umbrella is?
That's a big umbrella.
You see that yellow section right there?
Yes.
We were sitting on the 2 aisles in, right there. I don't know if you can see where my mouse is.
Okay, so you catch foul balls up there, right? Above
Jalen. Yeah, they don't hit foul balls in football, but okay.
They don't?
Sure. That's where we got the foul ball. So this is a bunch of the warm-up. The people on the concourse, that's the Allegheny River. A nice
ooh, and look at a little cruise
boat. Oh, no, was that a paddle boat or was that was a tugboat? I think that's a tugboat. They have paddle boats.
Yes.
There's a shot of the scoreboard from this side. You can see Pittsburgh downtown in the background. J.J. Watt there. Still not to our seats, but kind of cool. Players doing warm-up.
Now, my question is, were you using a real camera or is this off your phone?
My phone.
These are really good pictures for a phone.
That's why I bought this phone. That was the whole reason why I bought this phone.
Is that the one with the 3 cameras?
No. Just 2. There's the starting quarterback who they didn't let pass the ball more than 4 yards the whole game. We had 2 long passes. They went really far. There they are, people coming up the stairs. You can see that's about where our seats were. But, yeah, what a beautiful day. It was 40 degrees. It was cold. For me, that was cold. That's why I had that big jacket.
Well, just so you know, folks, right now, while we're recording this show, it is 16 degrees outside.
Really?
Really.
And that's the end of that.
We're probably going to break a record tonight.
Wow. So those are all my Pittsburgh pictures. So, yeah, if you ever wondered what happened when people used to invite you over to show you all the pictures of their trip, you've just witnessed it.
Yes. But we really didn't, because that's only like a 10% of his pictures.
Yeah. But, yeah, so that was fun. So
because
that was
if you go to his house when he does
trip.
this, he gives you popcorn and everything because it's going to take that long.
And Funguy the Entertainer actually got me the recipe for the popcorn I serve. Funguy the Entertainer cooks for you. Yeah. Told me how to make the popcorn. How amazing is that?
I don't remember that.
Oh, God, that was from a long time ago, back before you were Funguy the Entertainer cooks for you, just when you were STE for Funguy.
That explains it.
Yeah. Don't you remember making popcorn back when you had the apartment?
Yes.
Yeah. There you go.
And I made damn good popcorn, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
So let's talk. Get too distracted.
So let's talk about what's behind you before we move on to the next subject.
Going back to our last show, I mentioned the Black Point building, which was one of the last of the Queen Anne buildings built on Lake Geneva back in the late 1800s. And the signs behind me, which unfortunately were a little glary, I did not catch that when I took the picture, but it shows the ones that used to be there. And unfortunately, I cannot read them. I should have taken.
It's all good.
But if you go to look up Black Point Lake Geneva, you can get all this information off their website.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It really is, because almost all the buildings are gone. There's only two left, Black Point and one other one. I'm having a brain fart is the name of the other one that's still there. All the rest are gone.
That is right. So it's all separate words: Black Point, Lake Geneva, Black Point State and Gardens, Wisconsin Historical Society. Plan your visit. Wow.
Yeah. They do tours and everything, which is obviously why I was there.
Oh, you were there for somebody else's tour?
Yes. They rented my bus, and the place opened up. They were already closed for the season. They opened up for this group.
That's pretty funny. One of the tour guides is all dressed up, and he's pointing around with a croquet mallet.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. So that's pretty cool. All righty. So, yeah, check out Black Point Estates or Black Point Lake Geneva, Black Point, Wisconsin. Black Point Estates and Gardens. Wow, yeah, they got a lot of stuff about it.
Yep. It's Black Point Estate and Gardens is the main site.
Yeah. Crazy. So that's pretty cool. So that's something to do there. So when you're in Pittsburgh, go see two games if they're playing back-to-back like that, Saturday and Sunday, which is very cool. They don't do that all the time, but when they do it. And if the Pirates ever get their heads out of the butt and go win again, then we can see all three of them. A baseball game, a football game, and a hockey game.
There you go.
The baseball would have to be in I think they'd have to be the playoffs, and the other two would have to be in preseason. But it does happen once in a while.
It does.
So cool. So our next subject is something that I didn't even know about, and I'm surprised you didn't know about it. So we talk about Chick-fil-A every now and then, right?
Yes, he does.
And how great that chicken sandwich is.
It really is good.
Apparently, well, and I don't like it because I can't pay $5 for a chicken, a bun, and one pickle.
Well, I
Everything
understand
else is extra.
That. And not only that, you don't eat meat anymore.
Well, okay, I might start because the great Popeye chicken sandwich rush of 2019 is going strong.
It's so strong, there's been a fatal stabbing over a sandwich.
And there's all kinds of fights and people getting their cars smashed into and stuff like that. And their sandwich is only $3.99.
That's right. I'm not a fan of Popeye's chicken.
Oh, really? But they say it's so good.
I
chicken
didn't think it was all that good.
Pickles. So, and it's got a sauce. So it's the same basic thing. But it's crazy that people are like, there's commercials of people, of them pulling up in armored cars and stuff like that. It's crazy.
Well,
crazy, I tell you, crazy.
It's absolutely bizarre because like this guy here, he gets pulled out of his truck at the drive-thru and knocked to the ground and beaten up.
Right.
I just don't quite understand that.
Popeye's chicken. Oh, and on my way home today, I actually went and passed the Popeyes, and there was a line. Popeye's chicken sandwich craze continues with a woman scraping a car into drive-through line. Into the line.
Yeah. I just do not comprehend that. Because honestly, there's some really good chicken sandwiches out there.
Well, apparently Popeyes is one of them.
Yeah.
Better than Chick-fil-A, according to this.
Okay. But then again, if we all like the same things, there'd be one tired man and one tired woman.
That's right. I would be exhausted.
Exactamundo.
So I just thought that was weird. I couldn't believe.
Of having to be my bouncer.
And since I didn't know about this, where do you think I found out about this story?
Probably in St. Louis.
Close. In Chicago. My
kind of
town. Popeye's chicken is. Hey, Popeye's chicken. Send me some chicken. I'll eat it on the air. My sister, she was actually eating the sandwich when I was talking to her on the phone. She goes, "Oh yeah, you should check the sandwich. It's really good."
Really good.
Yeah.
All right, Jeannie, you've just disappointed me. I thought you had better taste than that.
Apparently, it's a good sandwich, so I don't know. Pretty fun. So feel free to suggest something for us to talk about. Apparently, we'll talk about it.
Exactly. I suppose what I'll have to do is next time I'm in Janesville, I'll have to stop and try one.
Yeah, try one. Let me know.
Because honestly, I thought their chicken was eh.
Well, like I said, get a comparison. We'll do a comparison between Chick-fil-A and the Popeyes chicken. You know, it's $1 cheaper.
Well, that is a big thing.
You know, so I could buy 5 for every 4 you buy.
Well, I don't buy those either.
Yeah, okay.
If I get a chicken sandwich, I get one from like Red Robin.
Yum.
They make a really, really good chicken sandwich. Of course, it's more than $4.99.
Well, yeah, but you get bottomless fries. And
yes,
that's how
you do.
I like my fries like my women. Bottomless.
Okay. Right. Peggy's got a nice bottom, so you just dug yourself in a big hole.
No, I didn't. I like her bottomless.
Oh, I get it. Kind of like topless. Ah, ding, 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 ding. It only took me a few seconds.
Good morning. Well,
all right.
Maybe if you were on 5G, you'd be a little faster.
You know,
now that's a segue.
True. That could be true.
That is how you do a segue.
I was certainly hoping you would catch up on that.
Oh, yeah, sure. Like you planned it that way.
I did because I already got the screen open. I had to open the screen on this one because this one's actually kind of cool. 5G is coming. 5G is coming.
So, all right. So 5G is already here. Unfortunately, I don't have the 2 phones that uses 5G, and I'm not paying. The 2 phones they turned on are the $1,500 and the $2,000 phone. Oh, okay. It's $1,800. It's $2,000 for all practical purposes. So the answer is no and no. So I'm not using 5G yet. But how would you like to download a full movie in 10 seconds?
Yes. Not a song, a movie.
So theoretically, that is what Chicago has 5G. So when you drive down to Chicago, you can do it.
Right. But the biggest thing is most people's biggest complaints about using streaming services when they're out, as you saw with Steve on our last show, the latency is terrible.
Yeah,
but 5G is supposed to make this virtually non-existent.
Go away. So just to give you an idea, the lag time or the latency. So on 4G, if you have a good connection on 4G and you go to 5G, they are talking a 40 to 50 time increase in speed.
Correct.
And no lag. And no lags. So where is there was a thing that had a tongue, and Dingo was his name. P-I-N-G-O-D-I. I don't know what it was. But there was a list of what the speeds were if you compared them across. Dang it.
Yeah, well, it says that
I don't know what it is.
5G is up to 1,000 times faster than 4G, which makes sense because 4G is 4,000, 5G is 5,000.
Right. Well, what does that mean in downloading times? There was a thing. Oh, it's the second link. Hello. I didn't open a second link. You see the second link there?
Yes, I does.
Okay, so second link. So 5G peak download speed, 20 gigabits per second. 20 gig. So like the big thing now is a gigablast, right? That's 1,000, right? When you got your gigablast, right? Your gigabyte, your gigabit networks.
Right.
Right. So 1 gigabit is 2 seconds to download 75 pictures. On 5G, it would take 35 seconds. On 4G, it would take 27 minutes.
Right.
Well, that's 4G LTE. Regular 4G take 40 minutes. So think about that. It goes from 40 minutes on 4G, 27 minutes on 4G LTE to 35 seconds on 5G. Yikes.
Yeah.
So I am spoiled. I am spoiled by my gigabit.
So
now what?
Here. Takes 1 minute to download a 105 gigabyte archive of your data backed up online. That's also pretty damn fast.
Yeah, well, as I said, so 5G will be faster for most people than their current home.
The bad part of that I'm seeing is it's going to screw up Hollywood really, really, really bad.
Why is that?
How many times do you see a show where they're trying to steal information off of a computer and they're going, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up? Well, shit. How can you get faster than 5 seconds, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, the kids will all be going, oh, that's so dated.
Yep.
That's so yesterday. Really, Dad? You used to have to wait 5 minutes to download that? Look, I'm done already.
Yes. Before I could even tell you that I was pushing the button, it was done.
Yeah. So that's pretty crazy. So I just rearranged the order of things to speed things up a little bit. Get it?
Sounds like something you would do.
I moved our genuine positivity message up.
You did. Oh, I know who wrote this.
Oh, you do? Who?
I do.
Who's
I
on
know
first?
him intimately.
I'm not asking who's on
I
first.
see him naked.
That's the man's name. That's whose name? The guy on first. Who's the guy on first? Exactly.
Do you actually
exactly
know the
on
whole
first. No, who is on
routine
first? I'm asking you who's on first. You know, I used to be able to do that skit.
It's been probably the last time I did it was with you back in the day, so I don't remember most of it.
Yeah.
But anyway,
we should pull it up and do it. See if we can still do it.
Sure.
Not for this show.
No.
Next show. Our reenactment. And now we go back to Radio Oldies and Steven Scott recreate the famous Abbott Costello. Who's on first? Who's on first?
No, that's the other show.
Oh, I thought that was just you making phone calls.
Yeah. Phony calls?
Yeah. Hello?
Hey, what's caller ID?
Really, dude? Hello?
All right. Hello? Hello?
There you go. Now you got it. Ready? Hello? Oh, what's up, Scott? How you doing?
Yeah. Pervert.
Forget it. Okay. Wasn't worth it. Thanks.
No, it really wasn't. We just wasted 90 seconds of our viewers' time.
I thought it was funny. Thanks for following along like you say you do all the time. Again, He's not listening to me.
No, because he's supposed to be doing the genuine positivity message.
He's focusing on his deal. He's got to say these words, and once he's got to say something, everything stops, and he's going to focus on those words. Like, while he's doing this, I can do all kinds of stuff in the background.
To make sure I can finish it.
Yeah, I doubt that. But I can do all kinds of weird things while he's doing that, and he won't even notice what I'm doing.
That's
Ready?
Right.
And even after I told him I'm going to do weird things, he won't even notice what I'm doing. All right. Tell us, Funguy the Entertainer, what is your genuine positivity message?
Good people sponsor fundraisers for many reasons. Other good people spend hard-earned money on these fundraising events. But the best people remember to thank those sponsors and the volunteers for their support because it takes everyone involved to make a difference.
What'd I do?
Well, you were wiggling your fingers and sticking out your tongue and putting your hand in your mouth.
No, I can't do that.
Well, not your whole hand, but yes. Besides, I always see about 3 inches of your face on my screen because the rest of it's covered up.
Yeah.
I do that on purpose because you're too freaking distracting.
Yeah, so what else do I put in my mouth?
We won't go there. This is a family show.
Food. And I saw this article, and I actually thought it was more hilarious, and it actually talked about a lot of restaurants that I forgot even existed.
Yes.
Than was actually fact-finding. So let me tell you the subject of the article. Restaurants shutting down or cutting back. Like, if you have a good business, of course you are. So let me tell you some of the reasons why they're shutting back.
Yes. Shutting back, that's combining the two things together.
Yeah.
Shutting down and cutting back is shutting back.
Wait, where's all the... Wait, this is just one. Where's the whole story? Where's the whole story?
Where did it go? You're right. It went away. All I see is Tim Hortons.
Yeah, there's just one. There was all kinds of... Oh, no.
Oh, no, Mr. Bill.
What happened? Did my link break?
Sad.
I'm going to fix it. I copied the wrong link. Oh, man. It was great because it listed all these different... Okay. Take everything away, Scott, from the question mark ref equals pref. So get the preview equal the ref and the question mark out, and then hit enter. So it just says last thing is 2020. See it?
Yeah, hang on.
Oh, just go up into your browser and just delete it from there and hit enter.
Already.
All right. Well, I'm going to go on while you're doing that crazy thing. In the last year, a surprising number of our favorite retail stores have announced countrywide branch closures. However, they're not the only ones having a hard time. Many restaurants are facing significant decline in traffic and are starting to downsize as well, closing branches across the country. So here's the first one. Luby's.
Never even heard of them.
Really?
I've heard of Fuddruckers.
They own Cuckoo's, Fuddruckers, and Cheeseburger in Paradise. It's a Texas place, cafeteria style.
72 years ago. Yeah.
So here's what this company is doing. Oh, darn them. They are closing down underperforming branches. No, let's keep the ones that aren't making money open.
That's right. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah, okay. Duh. Steak and Shake.
Guess why they're going
to be closing? They Steak and Shake restaurants, 628, 214 of which are franchise, have almost 21,000. The restaurant announced that several dozen would be shutting down temporarily until they could find new franchise partners.
Oh, okay.
Several dozen.
Yeah.
They have 628, but several dozen of them. Oh my God, it's the end of the world. Several dozen. Yeah. Oh, they find new. Okay. Here's one.
I'll tell you, Steak and Shake is a damn good burger.
Now here's one that I have not heard of. It's the Charlie's. I don't know that one.
Me neither. Which just says, because it goes far north is Ohio and far south is Louisiana.
Yeah.
So apparently Wisconsin and Chicago are higher than Ohio?
Yeah, apparently.
Okay.
Depends which way you turn the map.
Yeah. Look at it upside down.
Yeah, so there's the Tim Partners.
Oh, and it lost all of its Florida business.
Yeah. Tim Partners closed Tim Hortons in Dayton, Ohio. That's it. Dayton, Ohio does not love Tim Hortons anymore. But here's the one that's going to upset you. Red Robin.
Yum.
The casual dining chains also has some Canadian locations, and its headquarters are now in Colorado. So they are now still rejecting just an active investor to close down their whole company. So, Red Robin announced it would close 10 restaurants that were underperforming. Wow. It's going to close 10 restaurants that are underperforming out of 562. Oh, my God, the chain is going out of business.
Exactly. It's really kind of funny because their garlic fries and their chicken sandwich and their onion rings are fantastic. I don't care for their burgers.
Really?
Really. Huh, Susie loves going there. I just like get the chicken sandwich. Because I get
the Red Robin cheeseburger, or whatever it's called. I forget what it's called.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I forget what it's called now. It's called the Red Robin burger.
No, it's like the Red Robin pub burger or something like that.
Yeah.
It's a double, isn't it? Double cheeseburger? Yeah.
Red Robin double. Red ROBINDOUBLE. Red Robin double. The Red Robin double tavern burger. That's the name of it.
There we go.
Maybe that's why they're going out of business, because it's just a freaking burger. We had a double burger with cheese on it from the tavern. All right.
Yeah.
Now this one could be closing. Hometown Buffet went from 250 restaurants to 33.
Yeah, that is a huge drop.
That's a big one. And then McCormick and Schmidt. You ever?
Never heard of them. Mainly because I don't do seafood.
Oh, it's a landry company.
I've never really been to Portland either.
Oh yeah, that's true. So Fuddruckers.
Yes, they closed the one in Janesville.
Yep. So been through many different ownership changes, bankruptcies, and whatever. Roy Rogers.
I remember when Roy Rogers was in Woodfield Mall.
Really?
Yep.
So Red Rogers 600 branches quickly sold to Hardee's, and now they're down to 46 branches.
Yeah.
So from 600 to 48. That's a problem. Boston Market. I didn't know Boston Market was still in business.
I didn't either.
From 462 branches down to...
No, it was 14,000. It's down to 462.
Yeah. So, one of my buddies used to like that. Rich, you don't watch my show, but I'll give you a shout out. Rich used to love Boston Market. That was like a treat for him. Perkins Perkins. Wasn't Perkins used to be Perkins Cake and Steak?
No, it was
Always the family
Perkins Pancake House. Now, here's what's really weird. The Perkins here in Delavan had a fire. They just reopened it 3 months ago.
And now they're closing it.
Well, according to this, they filed for bankruptcy in August. So, of course, that's the corporation.
Bummers. Friendly's Ice Cream. I had that in Ohio. That was fun. Del Taco's in trouble.
Building is a cute little building.
I mean, oh, yeah, it's a really cool place. But, I mean, it's just ridiculous. So this article is pretty much ridiculous. So now it's just naming everybody. Del Taco, Applebee's, IHOP, Taco Bell, TGI Fridays, Burger King, Ruby Tuesdays, Carl's Jr., Maria Calendar, Dakota Grill, Quiznos, Caribas. I mean, I'm like, whatever, dude.
Yeah, especially since they're building a brand new Burger King in Delavan.
Yeah. Okay.
And they're building a brand new Taco Bell in Delavan.
Bloomin' Brands, Caribas, is the subsidiary that keeps closing branches in order to get rid of underperformance. Well, yeah. As the people move around, they shut down those places and they open up new ones in new places.
That's right.
Where they can make money. Yeah, let's keep the restaurants open that aren't making us any money. Duh. So I just thought it was a funny article.
Humor ass.
Well, I mean, the more things change, the more they stay the same. And NASA obviously believes that because for 40 years, they kept the same spacesuit. Do you realize there's 40 years of being in space, they have not changed the design on their spacesuit?
Of course not. You know why?
Because it was working? Why?
Correct. With the exception of the R&D side of the military, it has always been, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, but it was bulky and it didn't have good mobility. And God knows we've had plenty of sci-fi shows to show us that she can do it way better.
That is correct. And as William Shatner will tell you, everything from Star Trek has come true, except we haven't met the Vulcans yet, or the Klingons.
Yeah, they call them EMUs, the Exploration Extravehicular Mobility Unit.
Ex-emus.
Whatever.
Hey, isn't that an emu in that insurance commercial right now on TV?
Yeah, emu.
Emu, yeah.
Emu. Yeah. So how weird is that?
Well, I'm actually looking forward to it because one of the things that we've needed to do is get back into seriously doing things on outer space.
Well, here's the funny part, right? So, upper mobility is what drove the design because it's all one suit and you can't turn. So they just put a ring in the midsection. So now the astronauts will be able to bend, squat, and more easily walk in a new garment. So they can bend and squat. They can poop in space now.
That's right. Well, they can do that already. But
they poop in their suit, but not as easily because they couldn't bend or squat before.
That's right. I'll tell you something. I'm so looking forward to making enough money to get up on one of those shuttles from Virgin.
I know. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm yawning. I need more water.
So I mean,
I've always said we need more virgins.
Yeah. Well,
I need more virgins.
Yes.
I'm like a shake.
I understand.
Where is my harem?
Oh, I thought you were talking like chocolate or strawberry. Shake. There you go.
As I get older, that's what's going to start happening to me.
Sure. All right.
So you have a phrase origin story that I don't understand. I've never heard this phrase origin story.
Made in the Shade?
Oh, you didn't break it off. I thought that whole thing was it because I just read it really quickly. So let's tell people what I do on these shows besides drive you nuts. I don't pre-read any of this stuff. I'm making it all up as I go along.
Why does Steve do that? Because he can.
It drives you nuts. You have to study it and look at it and see it, and you're still like, what? And I'm like, yeah, there's this and there's that. Remember we did the one show where I couldn't even look at anything, and I knew more about the subjects than you did?
Yes, it was very annoying.
I was like, how can I know more about the subjects you picked, and you're looking at all the information?
Okay, one thing I did find out finally is that if you look in some of the shows, Steve wears an earbud, and he's being fed information from his wife.
Like a magician.
Yeah.
And And your birthday is in
6/14/22.
What?
6/14/22.
1422. 1422.
No, 6/14/22.
Oh, yeah, that's what I said. Sometimes the spirits are a little cloudy.
Yeah, we'd be so good at doing that in a casino, right?
Oh, yeah. I'd be awesome at it. I'd love to be a psychic. I'll tell you what.
What was I supposed to say?
Okay, Scott, I'm taking something and I'm holding it on my wrist. If you hurry up, you won't waste any time figuring out what I have in my hand.
I can't say that on our show.
Oh, I'm not wasting time. What am I holding?
A watch.
I don't want you to watch. I want them to watch our show.
Oh, yes. Watch our show, and then you can find out about our phrase origin story, which is Made in the Shade.
Because we have it Made in the Shade. We have Made in the Shade on our Facebook and our Instagram. And what else do we have on there? I don't know what else we have on there. But go there. Go to whathappened.world and check out our social media.
All right.
But what do we have Made in the Shade?
Well, so it means that
why would you make stuff in the shade?
It means things are going well for you and you don't have a care in the world.
But why would you make stuff in the shade?
Well, if you've ever lived in the desert, you'd want to be in the shade all the time. However,
this was cold.
Honestly, in the early 20th century American English, this expression comes from a children's rhyme which is quoted by the playwright Tennessee Williams.
So wait. Did Tennessee Williams quote it in one of his plays?
Correct.
Okay. Because Tennessee Williams was he was part of Americana, man.
Correct.
The
full rhyme is ice cold lemonade made in the shade, stirred with a spade by an old maid. A similar phrase from the same era is got it made. Because you got it made, man. It's so simple for you.
Well, yeah. So you're made in the shade. So there it is. There's your phrase origin story. Go out and use these old-timey phrases and really freak out your friends.
Exactly. Because they may actually stop working on their phones just to stare at you going like, what?
What are you doing, man?
You can make eye contact with a real person.
Wow. So go out and make eye contact with a real person. With that, I want to say thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
then please subscribe, watch our other shows and channels. Go down there to whathappened.world, right down there. Or there, or it might be a little bit over here.
It's over here. It's over here.
Okay. Whatever you say. And subscribe to our social media, Facebook, Instagram. Comment to us on there. Oh, yeah, you told me how to reply to somebody, so remind me about that. And sorry, folks. Been traveling. So with that, I want you to live every day, and we'll see you at the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.
Crazy, and just it amaze me.